Schön Honda. Good afternoon and welcome to your graduation ceremony. It is absolutely delightful to see you all here today with your family and friends who have supported you along the way. It's always a joy to attend graduation, as it gives us the opportunity to reflect on the wonderful achievements we are celebrating today, and also to pause to think about what lies ahead. So what does come next? Well, in one form or another, what comes next is the rest of your life. Whilst you have been with us, I hope we have worked in partnership to ensure that you have not only learned about your discipline, but you have at the same time acquired a whole host of other skills and experienced a wide range of opportunities so that you leave us as a more rounded, articulate person, and importantly, with the ability to forge your own path. The kind of skills that we hope you have achieved involve such things as the ability to analyze, critical thinking, organizational skills, and yes, that's probably the one about getting your assignments in on time. The team working skills involved in project work and in sport. The social and caring skills that you have acquired, for example, for working for student volunteering here in Cardiff. These skills will be important in the years ahead, but the real test is firstly to know what skills you possess, and secondly, to know when and how to deploy them accurately. This complex array of skills is just one way to describe the additional benefits that come with a university education. Although education is of course valuable, highly valuable in its own right, it is also of immense practical value. Just an example from my own life, having done both science and language subjects at school, I started my professional life in hotel and conference management and later ended up helping to run a small business. However, after a few years or so, I realized this was not what I intended to do the rest of my working life, and I decided to go back to university and study chemistry and physics instead. This then enabled me to change my career completely and to end up standing here in this hall today and having the very privilege of wishing you all the best in your careers. As you leave this hall today, you will join the congregation of the university and become part of our vibrant and inspiring alumni. I look at you and I see our future. Be proud of being a Cardiff graduate. Go and share your knowledge, encourage others to take up the challenge of discovering and then sharing this knowledge. Don't be afraid to fail, we all do so at some stage in our life. Just pick yourself up, dust yourself up, decide what you've learned of this experience, and just go out again and take the limelight. Today is all about celebrating your success. Embrace it, enjoy it, and for most of the things, appreciate it. Never stop learning. As you leave today, on behalf of Cardiff University, we wish you happiness, health, and all the success in the world. Go out and make it a better place. I now have the pleasure of introducing Hannah Pierce, who has just finished her second year studying Welsh and is looking forward to starting her third year in September. She's thoroughly enjoying her time at Cardiff, having made many happy memories here already, and hopes to make many more in the forthcoming year. Hannah will read a poem by Wales's inaugural national poet, Gwyneth Lewis. Many of you will have encountered Gwyneth's work before in the form of the very big, 6-foot-high words thought to be the biggest poem in the world, which are on the front of the Wales Millennium Centre. Gwyneth has been writer-in-resident at the University School of Physics and Astronomy, and she's now an honorary fellow. The poem Education, which will be read by Hannah Pierce, was specially commissioned by Cardiff University. Thank you very much indeed, and I very much hope that you will enjoy the ceremony. Hannah?
Education by Gwyneth Lewis. Beiddio, gwaethad o wneud. Mynna geisio, parchad weid. Trawsnewidiad fydd dy glod, dy ddyfodol, mentro bod. Learning is a passport that returns you home a better person. It permits you to dare being daring, makes you secure with not knowing everything, helps you welcome some failure, forges an alloy with others' thinking. It is simple delight in mind and its motions. Scintillates, but isn't deceptive. Admits the joy of institutes, is the open road to everywhere but bigotry. It's the shortest distance between you and me, and if you're lucky, It never ends.
Brynhon da. Good afternoon. Welcome to Cardiff. I am Professor Sir Martin Evans and am Chancellor of Cardiff University. May I offer you all my warmest congratulations to those who are graduating today. As you sit there waiting to come up on stage, you must be feeling a mixture of emotions. I'm sure many of you feel excited. Many of you feel relieved. But most of all, I hope you feel a great sense of achievement. And you deserve congratulations several times over. Firstly, congratulations on winning admission in the first place. Cardiff is one of the most sought-after universities in the UK, and admission standards are high. Selection, as you probably remember, is extremely competitive. For every one of you sitting there, 6 or 7 applicants were fighting keenly to be in your place today. We are an important UK university, and our reputation has been significantly enhanced in the last year by the outstanding results we achieved in the research assessment framework announced last December. We're now in the top 5 of UK universities for quality of research. That's up 17 places since the last exercise 6 years ago. And second place in the UK for impact. That is for the results of our teaching and in particular of our research on wider impact. And Cardiff is one of the top universities in the UK, and with an increasingly important reputation also on the world stage. Secondly, congratulations on your years of study here. Research-led teaching is one of the distinctive features of Cardiff University. Many of you will have participated in research projects, learned to ask new questions, and to challenge conventional wisdom. Whether you stay in academic research or pursue another career, I hope that the free, inquiring Cardiff state of mind will stay with you. And most importantly, congratulations and welcome to the many family, friends and supporters who join us today, many of whom will have travelled great distances to be here. We all owe a great deal to the support of family and friends, both moral support, guidance and encouragement, but also in many cases to considerable financial support. I would urge all of you who are graduating today to send your heartfelt thanks to everyone who has helped you. Now enjoy this day, enjoy it. This is the beginning of your future. You're entering upon a journey of lifelong learning, and your tutors will hope that much more than the knowledge and facts they've imparted to you is an understanding of the methods of learning, of analysis, of intellectual thinking, which should serve you well for the rest of your days. Go out into the community, your community, to educate, to encourage thought, not prejudice, and to be prepared to defend education. In this world of mass communication, massive open online courses, YouTube, virtual lectures, academics face a fundamental question. If information is everywhere, does anybody need a university education? I hope all of you here today are testament to the value of a Cardiff University education, to the benefits of learning in an international environment and one of research-led teaching. The internet helps share information, but the volume of misinformation reinforces more than ever before the need for evidence-based knowledge and understanding, evidence-based. And I feel that by far the best prospect for the responsible application and regulation of the knowledge we have must lie with a better informed public. We must use this knowledge and how we apply it for the good of mankind around the world. It is this idea of application that arguably defines the Cardiff graduate. The latest Leavers data show us that 95% of Cardiff University graduates entered employment or professional training or study shortly after completing their studies. This places Cardiff at the top of the Russell Group of elite universities in this measure. That's the top of UK universities. Application also underscores the university's achievements. Almost 9 in 10 of our students express overall satisfaction with their student experience, according to the National Student Survey, putting us well above the UK average, and record numbers of students are being offered the chance to apply their learning through the Cardiff University Research Opportunities Programme, which allows students to sample live research and enhance their academic skills. These achievements are reflected in the successes of the schools represented here today: the School of Earth and Ocean Sciences and the School of Engineering. Led by Dr. Rue Perkins, the School of Earth and Ocean Sciences Marine Geography teaching team were winners of the University Excellence in Teaching Awards in 2014, while the course itself was ranked first for UK student satisfaction, according to the National Student Survey again. For the second year running, the courses achieved a 100% satisfaction score from students, helping to retain a top position amongst the Russell Group. Further testament to the school's successes is that 94% of its research was deemed world-leading or internationally excellent, placing them firmly amongst the UK's top 5 ranked schools according to the results of the Research Excellence Framework, as I've just told you. The School of Engineering can also look back on a number of great achievements this year, having been ranked first in the UK for quality and impact of its civil engineering research in the Research Excellence Framework, and in the same exercise, the school's other research activities were ranked 7th overall in the UK for their quality. The school is now looking forward to the building of a new £5 million musculoskeletal research laboratory and to playing a major role in the new Compound Semiconductor Research Foundation, a project which is worth almost £30 million in total. Now, congratulations also to what you, the students, have brought to Cardiff and to Wales. Many of you will have taken part in Student Volunteering Cardiff, one of the largest schemes in the country. You have given more than 50,000 hours of your time in the past year, helping more than 900 people each week. From the youth club established for young people with Down syndrome to the day trips organised for young carers, you're one of the prime reasons why Cardiff University is so valued in its own home community. Now, sport plays an important part in university life, and your contribution has been enormous again this year. You achieved a double win in the varsity, where you not only retained the varsity shield, but also brought home the varsity cup, the rugby cup, beating Swansea 27 to 22 points in a thrilling rugby final, which I very much enjoyed. And rather magnificently, others have managed to balance their studies with competing at the highest echelons in sport, from judo to rugby. Please carry the determination and commitment you have demonstrated during your time here with you as you embark on your future career. You'll be amongst the professionals who will lead this and other nations. And it will not be an easy job. There's a lot to be done, and I hope you'll leave here with a solid determination to contribute to the culture, welfare, and prosperity of your family, your communities, and mankind. I urge you, please, to be the gatekeepers of good sense and the educators for tomorrow. Good luck.
I will now read the proclamation, first in Welsh, then in English. Nerth Gwlad y Gwybodaeth. Boed hysbys i holl aelodau'r Brifysgol ac ar hyd a lled y byd fod cynulliad o Brifysgol Caerdydd yn cael ei gynnal heddiw ym Mhrifddinas Cymru. O dan awdurdod siarter frenhinol o Brifysgol, mae'r cynulliad hwn yn cyfarfod i dderbyn y myfyrwyr, sydd yn rhynwedd eu hastudiaethau a'u hysgolheictod, wedi ei harholi'n briodol yn unol astudiau'r Brifysgol ac wedi ei cael yn deilwng o'i graddau. Wrth ddathlu llwyd at y rhai sy'n graddio yn y cynulliad hwn, fe'i hatgoffwn o'i cyfrifoldeb i gyfrannu o werthoedd y Brifysgol hon. Nod iddynt hwy yw ceisio droi cyflwyniadau wasanaethu lles pawb, ymdrechu i sicrhau rhagoriaeth ym mhob peth ac yn boeni am ddyfodol ein byd. Gwrandewch yn awchus ar ddoethineb, gan ei fod yn cynnig gobaith a gwirionedd ym mhob cenhedlaeth. Nerth gwlad ei gwybodaeth. A nation's strength is in its learning. Let it be known to all members of the university and throughout the world that today in the capital city of Wales, a congregation at Cardiff University is taking place. Under the authority of the university's Royal Charter, this congregation meets to receive those students who, by virtue of their studies and scholarship, have been appropriately examined according to the statutes of the university and found worthy of their degrees. We celebrate the success of those who graduate in this congregation, and in doing so, remind them of their responsibility to share in the values of this university. It is for them to seek for their achievements, to serve the common good, to strive for excellence in all the things, and care for the future of our world. Be attentive to wisdom, for it offers hope and truth in every generation.
Pnawn da a croeso i Gaerdydd. Good afternoon and welcome to Cardiff. My name is Colin Reardon. I'm the Vice-Chancellor of the University, which is a kind of cross between Chief Executive and Head Teacher. And we come now to the main event of the day, or of the afternoon, which is students will now come across the stage one by one, their names will be read out, I will shake their hand, and they will then go back to take their seat. Once each cohort has come across, I'm going to ask them to stand, and I will then admit them to their degree. Now, I do this in Welsh. So those of you who don't speak Welsh won't know what I'm saying. And in fact, those of you who do speak Welsh may not know what I'm saying either. But I will do my best. And let me tell you what it actually means. So the Welsh phrase or sentence that I use means, through the authority conferred upon me by the university, I receive you to the award to which you're entitled, and I will name the award. And you can follow it in the programme if you want to. So we will now proceed to the conferment of degrees.
I, Professor Ian Hall, introduce those who have received the degree of Bachelor of Science. Edward Allen. Oliver Bell. Charles Bennett. Joseph Matthew Burney. Abigail Brooks. Sonia Elizabeth Bush. Benjamin Carter. Matthew Clarkson. Amy Clefane, Eleanor Cook, Benjamin Cox, Grace Megan Evans, Charlotte Rachel Galloway, Giulio Francesco Alessandro Genelard, Charlotte Freya Hall, Holly Hart, Andrew John, Shide James Latham Rantula, Benjamin Pettit, Ewan Phillips, Joanna Rothwell, Anam Nadir Hussain Saliani, Vincent Sin, Edward Sean Sleep, Curtis Thorpe, Oliver James Jernon, Hugh Allen, Thomas Atwell, Hugh Grace, James Brown, Nicholas Brown, Taliesin Coombs, Elizabeth John DeWitt, Sean Dowden, Frederick Charles Duncalf, Hugh William John Edwards, Adam Gould, Michael Ashley Griffith, Gemma Harrison, Maxton Lowry, Benjamin James Loveridge, Ross Murray, Keith Kinsey Queasy, Mashita Novella da Silva Carter, Elliot Randall, Edward Richardson, Joseph Simpson, Joseph Smith, Marcus Anthony Soul, Michael Trubshaw, Luke Harrison Weldon, Daniel Wickman, Vincenzo Moliterno, Nisha Marie Aris, Ryan William Barrett, Edward Boss, Ali Jumar Hussein Awad Bojilouf, Marie Eleanor Shannon, Matthew David Davis, Olivia Lauren Divan, Emma Dudley, Leanne Danielle Evans, Sarah Jane Evans, Kara Lawrence, Andrew Lim, Owain John Muirs, David Nance Cavill, Alexander Warren Nippard, Tom Partridge. Sean Ellen Parry. Bo Peng. Hannah Symes Davidson. Hannah May Thomas. Chloe Louise Todd. Ryan Wilshire. Grace Almoa Jill Cole. Lewis Bennett. Susan Carden Node. Oliver Shard. Laura Sian Edwards. Peter Elliott. Joshua Harris. Louise Hoskins. Benjamin Lazelle. Jessica Sarah Penny. Thomasina Quesnell. James Scott. Emma Lucy Rebecca Schillebeer. John David Tardeville. Alid Thompson. Michael Watkins. Jennifer Louise Allen. James Bass. Thomas Daniel Colston. Catherine Dawson. Helen Draper. Alexander Edmides. Samuel Hayes. Reese Hobbs. Daniel Leach. Benjamin Michael Lynch. Emily Charlotte McCullum. Shannon Salisbury. Connor Wilmot. Josie Woodgate.
Would the students who've just crossed the stage please stand? Treuawdurdod o Brifysgol a ymriedoedd I mi derbyniad chwi I raddfaglor mewn gwyddoniaeth ac I holl freiniau ar radd hon. Congratulations. Thank you.
I, Professor Ian Hall, introduce those who have received the degree of Master in Earth Science. Natalie Long. Alistair Morgan. Nicholas Carl Giles. Luke Sidney Taylor. Victoria Howarth. Ethan Howell. Susanna Nodder. Griffiths William Roberts. Emma Bennett. Christian Griffith. Catherine Elizabeth Willis. Eva Marquis. Holly Jo Wellesby. Jessica Cartwright. John Crowe.
Will those students who've just crossed the stage please stand? Trwy awdurdod y Brifysgol yn briodwyd I mi, derbynniadwy i'r athro mewn gwyddor daear ac I holl freini a'i araf hon. Congratulations.
I, Professor Sam Evans, introduce those who have received the degree of Bachelor of Engineering. Abdullah Al-Fadala. Hayley Hansen. Kieran McGrath. Edward O'Neill. Sabika Al-Zabi. Samuel Pak Kyung-Chu. Spencer George Duffy. The Philby Leather Gang. Jack Reese Roberts. Alec Morgan Thomas. Abdul Rahman Maher Abdel Kader. Jazil Abbar Ahmed. Ang Chuk Fung. Kai Sung Chung. Rajveer Singh Danjal. Baram Khan. Waipan Kwok. Lam Chun Lap Andrew. Li Xing Chung. Paraskavi Lupi. Thomas Marshall. Mariam Nakvi. Jack Charles Motley. Mohammed Hazrin Mohammed Azani. Alex Stubbs. Amelia Shidlarek. Augustine Wijet-Tan. Jack Thomas. James Alistair Tuckett. Sui Huen Yi. Brian Chamberlain. Matthew Colson. George Fairbairn. Owen Gorringe. Gregory Smith. Abdul Rafair Alanzi. Ali Sadek Jafar Mohammed Al-Rayed. Mohammed Saeed Al-Ghamdi. Ali Falah Al-Mujahidi, Usman Maqsood Awan, Christopher Bailey, Christopher Elwell, Marcus Ford, Vincent Kula, Arthur Hajali, Mary Nissa Hassan, Chenmoy Lam, Anthony Lam, Alua Palumi Makinde, Zainab Binti Mohammed Shah, Robert Stephen Middleton, William Jack George Sims, Owen Edward Thomas, Yao Wang, Yuan Wang, Michael Williams, Cedric Yam, Michael Barter, Hassan Fraz, Treve Murley, Samuel Lee Partridge, Joshua Sparks, Samuel John Hefford, Hasman Hashim bin Hadian, Matthew Jenner, Charles Henry Jones, Matthew Henry Roddy, Thomas Richard Minshall, Young Woo Ryu, Ademiyiwa Agbonya, Himud Al-Rashidi, Mohammed Al-Naima, Abdullah Hamad Al-Shamari, Jonathan Ailing, Naomi Olabunmi Babalola, Ofalu Wabeji, James Brown, Nathan Gareth Catherall, Brian Chang, Abuka Chukwudozie, Edward Chiba, Ian Wynne Davis, Liam Gallagher, Andrew Hall, Joshua Kaufman, Tiz Chun Leung, Yi Shang Ling, Abdullah Talad Mustafawi, Peace Namono Nazeba, Mohammed Yusuf, Kenyan Soda Olayomi, Yahya Kazan, Jonathan Reynolds, Joshua Ricketts, Rehan Mohammed Sheikh, Rajdeep Singh, Harsh Chakrawal, Nasser Telfat, Faris Nizar bin Yahya, Mohammed Izzuddin bin Zahir, Mohammed Hasif Zakaria. Michelle Davis. Stephen Greig. Michael Joanna. Samuel Joshua Harridan. Jason Richard Matthews. George McCarthy. Anamol Modi. Samuel Norris. Lucy Onyet. Ioannis Papadopoulos. Benjamin Platt. Adam Clemmer. Holly Summerson Davis. Elsa Marianne Watson. Jonathan David Beer. Leif Gagan. Sean Graham Neville. Luca Parisi. George Myrons.
Would all the students who've just crossed the stage please stand? Trwy awdurdod y Brifysgol a'n brofiadau i mi, derbyniaf chwi i'r arddagor mewn peirianneg ac I holl freiniau ar ardd hon. Congratulations. Thank you.
I, Professor Sam Evans, introduce those who have received the degree of Master of Engineering. Charlotte Elizabeth Cameron. Omar Kamal. Andrew Moyes. Silfa Olatunde. Pavan Patel. Peter Webb. Anita Zhitska. Abigail Durling. George Ruxton. Ben Tapley. Thomas Heslenberg. Charlotte Victoria Kappa. Peter Rex Dickinson. Eleanor L. Henry Foreman. Samuel Leonard. Sandra Tuvison. Thomas Bales. David Madison. Zach Smallbone. Joe Tomlins. Aaron Brewston. Ali Azou. Luke Adian Barr. Robin Baxter. Andrew Bills. Jack Blake. James Bond. Catherine Chin. Ryan Goddard. Jelia Frederick Gunasalaka. Annabelle Harris. Ian James Ray Houlihan. Min True Lam. Ewan McMinigal. Noor Akila Mohammed Anwar. Tristan Morgan. Kate Mortimer. Joanna Moss. Kane Moylan. Alexander Parry. Hannah Elizabeth Peasy. Sarah Louise Pereira. Jean-Pierre Riaduki. Alice Richards. Jake Sargent. Christopher John Scott. James Stead. Susanna Stone. Ross Alexander Sykes. Lewis Sims. Gareth David Taylor. Matthew Towler. Joseph Arthur Winstanley. Daniel Besant. Thomas Brian Smith. Hugh Young Chow. Hannah Joy Douglas. Leo Hartley James Halsey. Anna Hinton. Gordon Charles Carrington Howard. Stuart Andrew Long. Kay Mason. Cordelia Overland. Katrina Shaw. George Humphrey Ward Smithies. Laura Sithill. Michael Stutterford. Lloyd Thomas. Robert James Varley. David Wayman. Alexander Watley. Aled Richard Williams. Francis Bettina. Joanna Rothwell. Leonard Niatigi. Precept David Roberts. Syed Mohammed Hilmi. Michael Andrew Plowes. Niall Parker. Faizan Masood. Joseph Pavluk. Kenji Yip. Amira Abdul Razak. Ismail Al Jeffrey. Anis Sarif. Jack Bond. Zoraida Dean. Adam Doran. Andrew Ellis. Dewi Evans. Benjamin Gavier Moore. David Iddles. James Leacock. Mary Ann Murray. Oliver Pike. Christopher John Carrer Powell. Connor Price. James Putt. William Smith. Daniel Walsh. Devin Welch. Robert Williams. Yan Yang. Alexander Baker. Benjamin James Better. George Burton. Christopher John Corkill. David James M. Peter Rhys Evans. Michael Gordon. Oliver Green. Thomas Kerr Hiscox. Daniel Jenkins. Benjamin Kennedy. Jack Samuel Lambert. Luca Martinelli. Gethin Rees-Morris. Samuel Pelletier. Alan Ross. Stuart Sheath. Samuel Shucksmith. Samuel Vance. Anna Warwick. William Henry Arnold. Sarah Bettles. Sean Doherty. Georgina DeVries. Paul Marion Owens.
Will the students who've just crossed the stage please stand? Trwy awdurdod y Brifysgol a yn friedoedd I mi, derbyniaf chwi i'r athro mewn peirianneg ac ei holl ffreiniau araf hon. Congratulations.
I, Professor Karen Holford, introduce those who have received the degree of Master of Science. Paschalis Arikas. Daniel Colgan. Nicholas Evans. Michael Ashley. Georgia Elizabeth Cook. Hannah Cooper. Lawrence Willem Deleu. Samuel John Dealey. Stephanie Ann Goodwin. Rosemary Gornell. Matthew Holborn. Afik Ayman Jaya. Rebecca Jones. Catherine MacDonald. Animat Balajo Kamadjaji. Sarah Munday. Elliot Murphy. Sarah Onions. Adam Packman. Mark Thomas Roberts. Laurie Williams. Rawa Al-Muzani. Ibrahim Al-Jeffrey. Patrick Barry. Charles Henri Edward Burr. Jiaming Kang. Mariani Kanali. Hulu. Vasilis Maglaris. Alvin Ing. Neil Miland Parikh. Harvinder Rana. Tara Sirati. Shu Wang. Petros Kizmirakis. Shan Zhang. Adam Matthew Armstrong. Martin Joseph Hannon. Robert David Millard. Gavin Murray. Hanin Taha Mohsin Al-Lawati. Abbas Haider Abdul Halik Ibrahim. Fan Yi. Antonius Passarelis. Ying Qian Shan. Adam Stone. Penview Chua. One Nora Hafila, one Arifan. Mohammed Amori. James William Alexander Fletcher. Helen Margaret Ann Ingo. Asif Zafar Khan. Nikhil Nanavati. Rohit Singh. Christian Dawkins. Paula Reagan. Sherway Liu. Amthal Marathi. Jack James McCarthy. Valentine Mahari Nimama. Harry Priya Nikanti. Rajesh. Andre Taluk. Ku Weng. Samantha Carson. Stefan Rhys-Davis. Stavros Karahoudis. Li Yun Zhang. Thomas Aled Roberts. Zoe Thompson. Taylor Jake Volk. Fatma Salim Nasser Al-Mamari.
Will those students who've just crossed the stage please stand? Trwy awdurdod y Brifysgol yn fwriadoedd i mi derbyniad chwi i'r addallol mewn gwyddoniaeth ac I hoff reiniau ar radd hon. Congratulations.
I, Professor Karen Holford, introduce those who have received the degree of Master of Philosophy. Michael Higgins.
Trwy awdurdod y Brifysgol yn fwriadoedd I mi derbynnu ar chwi i'r addallol mewn athroniaeth ac I hoff reiniau ar radd hon. Congratulations.
I, Professor Karen Holford, introduce those who have received the degree of Doctor of Philosophy. Marwan Juma Ali Al-Juma. Salah bin Hamal Ali. Mohammed Benassar. Claire Louise Bennett. Daniel Peter Bennett. Brian Ajeti B. Sam Bradley. Penelope Ann Challens. Adriana Silviana Chitez. Matthew Cowell. Robert Alvid Davis. Daniel Della Rosa. Nilo Dejen. Brian Drysdale. Adel Ali Al-Busafi. Khalifa Abdul Salam Al-Nadab. Paul Evans. Kay Florence. Martino Foskey. Oliver Marcel Jean-Louis Goury. Hamed Hazer Bam Mani. Tom Harris. Ben Hayes. Benjamin David Philip Hepburn. Lee James Hoskin. Hannah Hughes. Jonathan Leighton Hughes. Mohammed Fahmy bin Hussein. Mohammed Alfan. Izan Jakfar. Robert David Knight. Jamil Zuhar Kupsby. Jonathan Lewis. Ho-Ji Lian. Mahish Kumar Mani. Ziad Abdel Salam. Fatahia Mohammed Anwar. Alex Morgan. Kerry Ellen Morris. Jose Javier Munoz Criollo. Tuvieri Amuru. Catherine Esther Mackenzie Page. Martin Pelegis. Suhan Ren. Daniel Thomas Roberts. Margit Hildegard Simon. Shervin Tabrizi. Sean Thomas. David Mark Walters. Bin Wang. Philip Widger. Hilary Roswin Williams. Christopher James Williamson. Ella Young.
Would the students who've just crossed the stage please stand? Rhoi awdurdod y Brifysgol yn bwriedoedd I mi, derbynnu a chwi I radd doethiad mewn athroniaeth ac I holl ffreiniau ar radd hon. Congratulations.
I, Professor Karen Holford, introduce those who have received the degree of Doctor of Science. Dr. William Paul Howson. And Paul, I'd like you to stand here while I read a few words about you. Don't look. Dr. William Paul Howson, or Paul as we know him, graduated from Liverpool University in 1969 with a BEng Honours degree in civil engineering, and he completed his PhD on the free vibration of guide mass at Birmingham University in 1973 under the supervision of Professor Fred Williams. This was just a few years after the discovery of the Whittrick-Williams algorithm in 1970, and Paul adopted this algorithm in some early computer programs, which have since been used extensively for both teaching and research. Following his PhD, he worked as an engineer in Atkins Research and Development from 1973 to 1976, and then became a lecturer in Cardiff in 1976 when his PhD supervisor moved from Birmingham to Cardiff, UIST, as professor in the Department of Civil Engineering and Building Technology. Paul and Fred together studied the buckling and vibration of stayed columns, collaborating with the NASA Langley Research Centre and developing specialist software that was used on the space shuttle. This was an impressive early example of the impact of engineering research. Paul was always passionate about teaching, and when UIST moved with University College Cardiff to become University of Wales College of Cardiff, and eventually Cardiff University, Paul played a leading role in designing a new civil engineering degree scheme, together with a new degree scheme in architectural engineering, which he launched together with the late Dr. David Lechner in the early 90s. Paul was the director of that degree scheme for over 10 years. Paul has been very productive in research, particularly in collaboration with colleagues from Dalian University of Technology in China since the 1990s, when academic links between the UK and China were something of a rarity. He was part of the Advanced Chinese Engineering Centre, which has worked with the same Dalian professors for over 20 years. Paul has also worked very productively on structures research with one of his former PhD students at Sahan University in Iran. Since 2000, Paul has worked on mathematical algorithms, known as trees, for which the Whittrick-Williams algorithm is particularly well suited. This is actually a rare example of engineering expertise being transmitted to mathematics. It is usually the other way around. Outside of work, Paul was kept very busy as a father to 3 boys and 1 girl. And in 1985, he built his own house. Very conveniently for him, from his perspective, opposite the village pub. As a student, Paul was a squadron leader of the University Air Squadron and allegedly, on one occasion, won a national competition that gave him the opportunity to co-pilot a jet with red arrows, an experience that very few can boast on their CV. He was also an excellent squash player, and although he never boasted about it, I believe, he was a wicked player of Space Invaders, a skill that several of us of a certain age possess, but which will be rare amongst students nowadays who favour the more sophisticated computer games. So it is with great pleasure that I present Dr. William Paul Howson for the degree of Doctor of Science.
Paul to remain standing for a moment. Trwy awdurdod y Brifysgol am riedoedd I mi, derbynnu ar chwi i'r addoedd fferm yn gwyddoniaeth a'i di holl freiniau ar radd hon. Congratulations.
I'd like you now all to be upstanding to receive the greetings by the Chancellor and the student representative.
Greetings. May your care ever be for the good name of our university and the welfare of the world.
You are now members of the distinguished alumni of this university. May your association with the university be cherished and be constant throughout your life. Today marks the culmination of a journey that you have all embarked on together. For many of you, you'll have to move away from home, immerse yourself in a new city, and make new friends. But like all journeys, there has to be an end. In front of me today, I see a group bound by shared experiences that no other path in life could create. The opportunities that you've had, the relationships that you have built, and the experiences that changed your life, these are what will stay with you. It is important to cherish and remember your days in Cardiff, but it is just as important to remember the family and the friends who have helped you to reach this important point in your life. I therefore invite you to turn around, to greet your family and friends, and to say a special and public thank you by giving them a warm and enthusiastic round of applause. Thank you, and please be seated.
As Chancellor of the University, I now have the duty to call these proceedings to a close. This occasion is naturally one of the most pleasurable in the university calendar. It is a joy to be on this platform and see the pride and relief of all the new graduates as they cross the stage, and I trust that pride and the joy you feel today will stay with you always. In the years to come, I hope you'll look back on your time in Cardiff University and realise that the happiness you have experienced and the friendships you have made and the depth of knowledge and experiences gained have all served you well in that journey through life. And I trust that the pride and the joy that you feel today will stay with you always in the years to come. So you will look back at your time at Cardiff University and realise that the happiness you've experienced, the friendships you have made, and the depth of knowledge and experience gained have all served you well. So today, you join the worldwide family of Cardiff University alumni. It's a family that helps you stay in touch with each other and with us. Cardiff students are valued around the world for their skills, knowledge and attitude. I hope you'll remember and share your experience, that you'll come back to see us often and you'll continue to support us so new generations can benefit, as you have done, from the outstanding teaching and learning here at Cardiff University. So, on behalf of Cardiff University, your academic staff, the officers, your fellow students, and that great body of alumni throughout the world, I wish you every success in the future. Good luck and a safe journey home.